Oh, welcome back to the next part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So, previously I told you the reason why the sentence number 3 was false. So now let's gonna correct it. Okay, so I misread it. So sorry about that. So it will be false. It is false because it caused panic in USA, not around the world. Okay, just uh just cause panic in the USA. Let's just write the word only so that people will know that only a part of the world, that is the US, only panic because of the news, because that radio adaptation was broadcasted live in US, okay, US radio. So that is the reason why the world did not panic, only the part of the world that is the US. So please stay there for the last sentence. The scandal surrounding the radio adaptation has a negative effect on the career of Orson Welles. Is that true or false? The scandal that had it had a negative effect on the career of Orson Welles. So is that true? I'm smelling that is a false, because right at the end of the text it says, okay, however, the scandal made the program's director Orson Welles famous overnight, and he went on to become successful film director and actor. So from the previous night's drama, all of the craziness and the panicking by the U.S. citizen, the radio director scandal made the program's director Orson Welles did not step down his career. It just made him even go further with his career, which is being a successful film director and actor in the future. So that is false. It did not reduce the famous of the fame of Mr. Orson Welles. So that is wrong. So false, and a F for that. F stands for false. Okay, so false. It made him famous. Made him famous. So now let's okay, so we're done the exercise number 3, and now let's go to the speaking part about the exercise. And the exercise number 5, that they say, do you think the earth has ever been visited by extraterrestrials? Give reason for your opinion. And the speaking part on the screen different from the book, because on the screen they ask like that, and in the book they ask, are you a fan of science fiction film? Science fiction stories, what do you like or dislike about them? So, well, I think I will answer both of the questions. This is a time for me to talk. Okay, so talk with you. So it will be great. So, first question on the screen. Do I think the earth has been visited by extraterrestrials? Give reasons for my opinion. Okay, so I think the earth has been visited by extraterrestrials. Oh yeah, why? Because some of the evidence left were left on Earth. That like you remember that yesterday's lesson about the stones, the famous landmarks that the aliens were built to help the landmarks were built to with the help of aliens. So there was some proof about that too. And you know, like I read on the internet, there was like sometimes in the sky people captured the part of a shiny part in the sky, like the lights from the UFO were shining, and we have seen a lot of that. various times on social sites that they even have spread it. And we also believe that outer space there are still lives living, because the existence of them from another planet, I guess, because like we are living right now on the Earth, yeah. So I would believe that. I would believe there are still the extraterrestrials outside the Earth, and yeah. So okay. So then don't, at least if we believe it, let's just gonna pray that they don't make the war of the words. Okay, don't make any of the word war. Okay, so don't form that into a world war, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep it right there. It is enough. Now, the question from my book and from our book, they ask, am I a fan of science fiction stories? What do I like and dislike about them? Okay, so am I a fan? Science fiction, am I a fan? I guess not, because I don't see much about science fiction. I don't see films or read the story. I'm like having very few times to read. I just recently buy a book, okay, but not about the sci-fi stuff. Or I just, if I have time, I'm just gonna read on webs and YouTube, just see the news they are developing, and I don't read much stories that aren't real, because like fake news, and that why I dislike about that. Well, it would be likes for first, because that would make ourselves feeling interesting about the story, like the storyline. It gives us like mysterious, you know, like you are reading at the part that they say, oh, the extraterrestrials are fighting with us. Okay, so then it would cause the imagination of us, like what would happen in the world if they visit us, and what would happen if we were attacked, or we fight with them, or we won them. We don't know, but that was just cause the imagination, a little bit imagination about that situation. So that would give the excitement to the readers and to the fans of sci-fi stories. And what dislike about that is when some of the people, they don't know, like it was real, like the U.S. citizen, that they were thinking that it was real. No, they are not, because yeah, there was just story made behind was made. It was all man-made. Okay, so just gonna write the story so that it would feel the story, it would be like gripping for the people to read. But sometimes it would cause like thinking without not have to think, like thinking without anything, like just thinking frequently. Okay, so like you don't know things are real or not real, like you were deep into that too much, like it would cause like feel fake about yourself. Okay, so thank you so much for watching tonight's lesson of our show. Goodbye and good night. Thank you so much for watching, and let's cheer for the Thursday show, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, cheer first, then we'll talk. Do you know why? Because you know, some things like you can't tell from now. That I don't know if it will be happening in the future, but let's just see if H.G. Wells is correct.